It's a new dawn, it's a new day. My name is Ocean Lemon. You can call me Jay. It's nighttime right now, so I'm being very quiet. I'm gonna have to turn my microphone call audio up to like 1,000 for you to be able to hear me. It's gonna be kind of like an ASMR thing. I'm sorry about it. I don't have a great microphone to be doing this, but I have to make this video right now anyways. Because this is a situation that I hope becomes very big, and I hope that every big YouTuber talks about this. Asmongold has already talked about this. This is how I found this out. Um, and I'm hoping Moist Critical talks about it. I'm hoping Mudahar talks about it because it's a very disgusting situation that has a lot of repercussions in the terms of just how society is. Now, this is a situation with a streamer by the name of Nina Lim. Now, I have no idea who the hell this is. I just now found out about them. But from what I can see and from what I have seen about this person, they are essentially just some sort of like bimbo streamer, and I call them a bimbo because I have no respect for this person. I will never degrade somebody unless they give me a reason to degrade them. I will not call them names or think of them as a lesser person unless they give me a reason, and this person has given me every reason, and I think they have given anyone on the internet and really on the planet a reason to degrade them and call them a worthless piece of garbage, because this is one of those streamers that thinks their shit is so sweet and that it doesn't stink because, you know, they have silicone titties and they think they're like the hottest person on the planet. So what I've seen of Nina Lim is she's one of those types of streamers that think she's so pretty, and she has like this girl group of, you know, her friends that think they're all pretty, and they hang out a lot with the FaZe clan and stuff like that. Recently, there has been a very big situation that's going to become bigger over time where she essentially sexually assaulted somebody on stream live on Twitch. Now, her and someone else, a man by the name of Saeed, on Twitch live. And a lot of people were watching it. Millions of people were watching it live, and it's starting to get a lot of traction on the internet, and it's becoming a really big thing. Now, I just want to say when it comes to SAing anyone, I am somebody who is very adamant against it, obviously, because it's a crime and it's one of the sickest crimes you could ever commit. As somebody who has been a victim of it, it is one of the sickest crimes you can ever commit. So I'm always against it. And on this channel and on my previous channels, I have always been very adamant against anything like this, no matter who it is. So this has come out, a big thing on Reddit has come out about it, where obviously Nina Lim, this big person, has went on a live stream. She was on a live stream talking about it after so many things came out and after she received all these allegations of doing it, and people were like, oh my god, what did she just do? This is so sickening. And she went on a live stream and talked about it, and I'm going to show you the clip right here.
So what if he says, I feel like you did some shit wrong?
No, so the whole Saeed thing, no one essay Saeed. That's why today I was actually looking for Saeed. I was gonna talk to him and be like, you definitely felt disrespected as a person. Me, I take accountability what I do. If you dead ass felt disrespected, I didn't know. So you better let me know. If you did, I will always apologize. I mean, that's just normal people. But for him to walk around and say all that crazy shit, you never think about what Saeed's thinking too, though. Like, who wants to walk around being called that? That's embarrassing for him as a guy.
You ain't see Saeed today?
I was looking for him. I was looking everywhere for him.
How you try to patch that up?
I think he came out.
No, he was here. But I didn't see him at all. I saw him one time and he disappeared.
No, the moment I came with Riot, he wasn't here. I'm not trying to be his friend, though. Why was he a bitch?
So yeah, in this clip, she kind of just denies it while also saying that he shouldn't be kind of like saying that kind of stuff, and saying that he's a bitch for saying that he was sexually assaulted, which is absolutely crazy to me that this person is calling an SA victim, their SA victim, a little bitch because they're calling themselves that. Like, it's crazy to me how that works. Now, I am somebody who has studied psychology in and out. I was supposed to get my degree in it. And just looking at this person, and I've went back and watched some of their old live streams and clips of them, I get a pretty good read of this person as somebody who probably does this a lot. I don't think this is the first time that they have done this. I just think it's the first time that it's been seen by the world, because they give off the type of personality and the type of vibe of somebody who thinks they're the prettiest person on the planet, that they are untouchable, that they are so hot that everybody wants them, that they will go and do whatever the hell they please. And so let's get into this. So this clip that I just show you was released onto Reddit, where the title says Nina Lim lies about essaying another person and says it's embarrassing for a man to be sexually assaulted, which is absolutely crazy. And then further down it says, for context, she grabbed and held down Saeed. The person that was assaulted is named Saeed, FaZe Silky's assistant, on stream while her friend Zoe Spencer twerked on him after he repeatedly said no and tried to get away, and tried to take his clothes off away from the cameras as well. This is crazy. This is crazy to me. This all happened on a live stream, by the way. Now, I can't, for some reason, I cannot find the clip of it on the live stream, like the straight from the feed. So I have to use a clip from Asmongold, where he reacts to it. He obviously blurred it because this is a crime that happened, so you have to blur it. So I'm going to show that now.
Zoe, he's not consenting. Huh? He's not consenting.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Saeed. Saeed, come here.
Oh, no.
Hey, yo, cut the cameras. Cut the cameras. Yo, cut the cameras, bro. Zo, do your shit.
But yeah, as you can see in that clip, he was assaulted. He was forced onto a bed, where one woman gets on top of him and attempts to take his clothes off. And the other one, which I'm pretty sure is Nina, essentially like just says cut the cameras and do your thing, which is creepy. It's sick. It's disgusting. No matter if it's a joke or not, this person was assaulted, and this supposedly happened like months ago, and it's just now becoming like a big thing. Like it happened like a month or something ago. I don't really know the exact timeline of it, but it's becoming a big thing because people are coming out about it now. Now, Saeed on X tweeted, "I've been vocal about the situation originally and nobody cared. It took me a lot to talk about it again, and for the third time it has hurt me once again, where it'll take me time to heal from it again. I've been invalidated by these other parties which don't realize what it did." So what this person is saying, the victim of this situation is saying, is that they have spoken about this many times and nobody cared. And I can obviously see that because when you go online and you look up Nina Lim assault, anything like that, nothing comes up. There's not a meme of this. There's not a word of it except for these Reddit posts and Asmongold's video. So it is very crazy that this happened and nobody cared. Nobody in the streaming community cared. And I obviously, I think a lot of people would have cared, but it was so held under wraps that like nobody from outside really got to it until now. So there's more tweets here, where somebody said, "Are you mentally and emotionally traumatized, not only with the physical aspect?" And the victim replied, "They didn't even post the full thing, where is a part where they literally take me to the room and try to pull down my clothing." Someone else said, "Not standing with her, but why didn't you talk about this earlier? And why was you laughing in the clip? Shit was definitely wrong, but come on." Now, I just want to say this. When it comes to victims of crimes like this, most people are not going to speak out immediately because there is a thing called a shock factor. This is the type of crime and the type of act that leaves you shocked for a little while when somebody does this to you, because it's not natural and your brain doesn't know how to function after it. And a lot of the times in situations where there's like a lot of people around, the brain goes into like a fight or flight situation to where usually it will choose like flight, and it will just accept the situation and try to laugh it off, and you'll try to cope with it in real time, which makes it seem like you're going along with it, which you're not. But then they replied, "When it originally happened, most people were attacking me, and I felt so uncomfortable talking about it that I only talked about it about it with people that I know." And this is just once again something that a lot of victims do. When you are a victim of a crime like this, you have to speak about it to somebody, and usually it's within your inner circle, until eventually you get brave enough to talk about it out in public and bring it to light. But overall, this is just a very disgusting situation. And one of the most disgusting things about this is the fact that this person thinks that they did nothing wrong. And it seems like nobody else in their inner circle thinks they did anything wrong. Like, obviously, this person's still big. They're still streaming on Twitch, which is where this crime happened. It happened live on Twitch, and Twitch has done nothing about it. Twitch has not cared about it. They have not banned this person for committing a crime on camera on a live stream. They have essentially done nothing about it because this is a very big streamer, and this is somebody that earns Twitch's a lot of money for Twitch. And this is something that we see again and again and again and again with both Twitch and YouTube and even Kick, where they will not go against big creators because they are the ones that make the money. Now, we see it with YouTube all the time. We saw it with people like Sniper Wolf, where she sexualized a minor, had sexual interactions with minors. She, did like the ghosting of like a kid that died, which was like a very sad situation. She stole content. They did nothing about it. With YouTube, we also had other people like James Charles, which they did nothing about when he was grooming a minor. We had the Shane Dawson situation, which they did nothing when he, was having sex with his cat. That happens a lot on YouTube. And then Twitch, we have a lot of, bigger streamers like Amaranth and, other streamers like that have went nude on stream by accident and they never got banned, or they got like a little tiny ban. And we've seen a lot of stuff like this where there's crimes that get committed on stream and nothing ever happens, and Twitch doesn't mum a word. Now, if this was a streamer with like 1,000 followers or something, or 1,000 viewers, obviously they probably would have got banned because they're not going to make enough money for Twitch to really have Twitch back them up here and try to ignore it. But it's just very disgusting. And even in the live stream where Nina was trying to just say like this person's bad for saying that they were a victim, and it's like a bitch move or whatever, there's actually people commenting live that said that were taking his side, and one person even said he said stop. And it's just crazy to me that this person is so delusioned and they don't understand or want to take accountability for what they did. They assaulted a person live. And not only is it bad enough to assault somebody like this, behind closed doors where no one's watching, not only is that like terrible, like extremely bad and disgusting and jail worthy, but if you do it while on a live stream in front of millions of people, that's even worse. That's even more disgusting because you're taking away somebody's dignity and essentially taking away their human rights in front of people. It's absolutely disgusting. And it's disgusting that this person just finds nothing wrong with it, and that a lot of people in their inner circle find nothing wrong with it. And it's one of those situations too that proves that in our society there are bad on both sides, but when it comes to SA victims, there are so many women out there that don't get believed, even if there's proof, and a lot of women that are victims to where, they will have proof and they will have evidence, and the suspect, the, person that committed the crime won't see jail time or anything like that. They will just be let free go, whatever. And also on the other side, there's so many male victims out there that just get discredited because they are a man. There's just weird like mentality out there that a man cannot be, assaulted in that way because all men want sex, because all men are horny and we all want to fuck. No, there's a lot of men out there, most men, 99.9% of men, that if you try to do something to them without their consent, they're probably going to be like, no, back up, get away from me. And if they do say, no, back up, get away from me, you know what you should do? Say, okay, back up and get the fuck away from them. But this person did not do that. This person thought, because they think they're the hottest woman on the planet, they're like, you know what? Me and my friend here, we are the two baddest bitches alive, so we can do whatever we want. You want us, okay? You may be saying no and stop and get off me and kind of crying too. You may be like fighting, resisting us, but you want this. You want these silicones. Like, it's just disgusting to me. But anyways, I do hope this gets a lot more attention. I hope more people talk about this. I'm hoping that there's going to be more videos on this from other creators that can explain it better than I have. But anyways, thank you all for watching this video. Hope you guys liked it. If you did, subscribe. But I'll see all you beautiful people in the next one. Bye.